All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I will be doing something interesting. It will be a really serious challenge for us.
Yes, we have been preparing for this for a really long time and are ready to try ourselves in something new. JJ, tell our friends what we will be doing.
Mikey and I want to improve our Noob village and make a storm village. To do this, we need to get a lot of resources.
This will be a really difficult challenge because the two of us need to improve the whole village. But for us, it will be a good challenge.
I completely agree with this and am ready to support Mikey. If we can make this Noob village a storm village, it will be a real success.
That is why we must start as soon as possible. Our task is to really improve it in the near future.
To do this, we will really need a lot of resources, and especially different ones. We must work as a team with Mikey.
JJ, we should split the work a little, so that one does one thing, the other does another. I want to go to the mine and mine resources there.
Great. While you go to the mine with your pickaxe, I'll go mine wood and gradually develop myself too. We'll need a lot of different resources.
Okay, then I'll go to the mine for useful resources. You gradually develop yourself.
The villagers from this village are really poor. They are not able to improve their village and make something worthwhile out of it. That's why we'll have to work really hard to restore it and give the villagers work. They need to live better.
If we can really achieve this, it will be a really cool victory. No one will doubt us and our skills. We just have to prove it all.
The first thing I really need to do is craft all the tools as quickly as possible to be useful in the future. Because I also need to go to the mine and make an iron pickaxe. Then we'll be able to mine cool resources and even diamonds.
Of course, it won't end there. We need a lot more different blocks to restore the houses and make them better for the villagers.
You are right about that. Without these blocks, we definitely won't be able to make the village any better. We need to make it at least one level higher.
Don't worry! I am more than sure that it will be really easy. We will be able to finish the job in the near future.
The most important thing is that the villagers allowed us to do literally everything to improve the condition of the village, so you and I must give it our all.
The most important thing is that the villagers allowed us to do literally everything to improve the condition of the village. So you and I must give it our all.
I finally made my first pickaxe, and I'm going to your mine to mine resources. I also need materials for an iron pickaxe. I hope that the villagers will not be too upset and that they will support us, because their standard of living is simply terrible. We need to fix this. Of course, we have some resources, but it is definitely not enough to make it better. We need to save them for more important things.
To fix this, we really need a lot of different blocks and, of course, money to restore the village and make it a little better. JJ, we should work together to improve the village, share the work, and especially help each other. So you don't really need this pickaxe that much.
I think it will come in handy anyway. We will need to distribute cool tools to other villagers too, so that they can work in the mine too. We must do everything possible to help, because I don't want to stand aside from all this, and I just want to help.
It would be better if you did something that will help our village right here and now. We should build at least some first buildings so that they will trust us.
You are really right. We need to build something that will immediately bring benefits, and the villagers could do it. I think I have an idea.
Anyway, we need to hurry up and make the first upgrade as soon as possible, because the path from a Noob village to a storm village is really long.
It's okay, Mikey. We'll make it. The most important thing is to try, and then we'll definitely be able to move forward.
JJ, please build them some kind of farm. Then the villagers will really be able to help us.
Wow, that's a really good idea. Then they'll be able to plant fields. That will definitely be a good job for them.
It will be really hard for them without a farm. They also need to make an endless source of water. That way, they'll be able to collect it endlessly and pour it out without any problems.
They have water in the well, but they don't have any normal farms. We'll need to do that, and as soon as possible. Mikey, but what are you doing? Can you tell me?
Of course I can tell you. I'm making them a cool toilet here because that's a must in a village.
Ha ha ha, that does sound funny. But yes, you're right. It's really a necessity in the village. There's no such thing here.
I've already finished mine and it's really amazing. It will really improve the lives of all the villagers, and then we can move on.
We need to go check on your building as soon as possible. I'm really curious about what you did there and how it will improve the lives of the villagers. It seems to me that we really need to build a lot of different buildings, but I think we won't have enough time for all of this, and we'll need to come up with another plan of action.
See, JJ? This is really the place.
Yeah, it looks really good. The villagers will now have a place to go to the toilet. This is a really good idea.
JJ, we also need to take care of coming up with something about protecting the village, because I don't always want to go fight monsters. But very soon, they will come to this Noob village and try to destroy everyone. We will have to put up some storm towers.
You're right. We need to make the village safer somehow, so that no monsters can destroy it so easily. And building or rebuilding houses is really hard. We need to come up with a plan on how we can quickly raise the village level and its life.
It's just that there are really a lot of houses there, and if we rebuild them all, it will take a lot of time. During this time, the village may not raise its level.
So we need to come up with another option where we can quickly build houses and without much difficulty. I just don't even remember what else can be done. Oh, rebuilding a village from a noob to a storm one is really hard. It's not the easiest job, and I hope we can handle it quickly.
Maybe we just don't need to rebuild the houses? Maybe we can somehow replace them as quickly as possible? Moreover, we need more unique houses.
Right, I definitely have an idea. We need to find the blueprints. Then we can quickly build a new village.
Blueprints? I was told that there is an old house inside the forest. There are probably these blueprints of different houses there.
Great. If that's really the case, then we need to leave as soon as possible. We must really build the village to a new level in a short time.
Then we will really be much stronger and will be able to build literally everything we want. This is really much more important to me. I like all of this.
This is really a real adventure and a test for us. If we cope with this, the villagers will be safe from monsters.
The most important thing is that the necessary blueprints are there. Without them, upgrading our village can take a lot of time and effort.
I think there really is something here. All that remains is to defeat the monsters and move on. There is definitely a prize waiting for us inside.
The faster we do all this, the faster we can return to the village and improve it. This is a time game and we must hurry.
All that remains is to search everything here and really find what we need, because everything else is not particularly interesting. Blueprints will really help us quickly rebuild the Noob village and make it at least one level higher. This is really necessary now.
There should be blueprints somewhere around here. We need to examine all the chests and then we will understand whether we came here or not. What if this is a mistake?
Of course, we could have been deceived, but we will still continue searching. Now, we will destroy these zombies and we will be able to take all the prints for ourselves. No one will be able to stop us, much less defeat us.
These zombies are really not our opponents. That is why we will be able to quickly destroy them and improve our village. This is our main goal for today.
We have already found the place where they are. That is why we only need to destroy the monsters and take what will make our village only better.
JJ, you will definitely succeed. You can handle all this. I will look for these blueprints for now and hope that I will be able to quickly find them and without problems inside.
I've almost defeated these zombies, and we really need to search everything here, because these were just rumors maybe, so we'll need to redo all of this and look for new ones.
Don't worry, they're definitely here. So we need to inspect all of the chests and try to find them. We'll definitely do it. Nobody expected such results from us. But this time we'll definitely do everything right, and we'll keep moving forward.
Let's run home as quickly as possible and check how it all works. I hope that the village will really improve and there won't be any big problems. Yoo-hoo, Mikey! We were able to find blueprints for different houses here after all. Now we need to take them and go use them in the village.
Great news! This will really make our lives easier, and we'll be able to improve the village on the very first day. There will be a lot of storm houses. The villagers will definitely be happy that all of this will appear in their village, because it's really something incredibly cool, and it will only help us become stronger.
The most important thing is not to scare them too early. They were a noob village all along, and now we want to make a storm village out of them.
They need to get used to the fact that since we took on such a challenge for ourselves, we will have to complete it 100%. No other result will do for us, and I hope that we will be able to solve everything quickly and without any problems. This is the most important thing we need to understand.
Okay, we need a lot more space to start putting these plans on the ground and building houses according to them. So we need to build an additional bridge.
This is a really good idea, JJ. We will immediately make a lot of useful things from this, so we should not forget about it, and we will build it.
Very soon the village will be on another level because of these plans. Mikey and I really did a good job. We have already built farms and much more, so the villagers will have a place to work and live soon. This will be a real improvement.
Now that we have the blueprints of houses, we will really be able to solve everything here and now. I am really interested in solving everything and trying to implement it.
We will really be able to improve our village and make it much more interesting. We will definitely be able to make a storm-level village, and it will definitely be #1. I have no doubt about it. Our task is to really make the village better, but it seems to me that the better our village is, the stronger the monsters will come to destroy it.
But since we are protecting this village, we have nothing to fear. We really can handle any monster. The most important thing is to fight together, and we will really win very, very quickly.
It seems to me that it will really be easy. We are much stronger than some monsters. We will be able to defeat everyone who will be against us.
The blueprints will help us really very quickly equip our village so that the villagers can move into new houses and even start working there.
The houses are really interesting and are built much faster than we would build them by hand. That's why our entire village will level up literally soon.
JJ, every single house will get better when the village level goes up. Just look at this. Now, instead of bad houses, they have pretty good ones.
That's exactly it, friends. We were able to really improve the village and move it to the next level. It was so easy and simple.
The villagers are really surprised by what we really did. That's why we should continue to improve it, and then we can definitely make a storm village.
I think we should also take all our things that they helped us make. After all, we gave them the resources and they made armor and weapons.
That's a really good idea, because monsters can already come to the village and try to destroy it. We need to secure it as soon as possible. This chest really does have all the things we need, so take them as soon as possible and let's continue this.
Okay, there is iron armor, a diamond sword, and even other weapons. We will really be much stronger with this, and I like it. The faster we do all this, the better. I want to finish the job and of course win. We can definitely do it.
It seems to me that in order to raise the level in our village, we will need a lot of effort and time, but we will definitely cope with this task.
I support you, Mikey. We are now much more confident than when we came, because we were able to raise the Noob village to the next level once.
JJ, look. A strong mutant creeper monster really appeared here. Our task is to destroy it as quickly as possible.
You're right. If we can really destroy it quickly, then we can really continue to improve our village. No one will interfere with us.
We just need to be very careful. If we can really solve all the problems, it will be a really big victory for our village.
This monster can be very dangerous. We should really try to solve all the issues and finish the job. We must destroy it as quickly as possible. Let's attack it from both sides. That way, we can really deal damage more effectively, and it will be destroyed quickly.
There are several of them here, so it's better not to approach them. It's better to separate them and not let them hit you. It will be much more effective.
I don't think they will have much HP, but these are storm creepers. We must destroy them to get their items. This is important.
We have almost defeated them. This is really very cool. If we can defeat them, we will immediately turn our village into a storm village.
Yoo-hoo, Mikey. We finally managed to beat this very difficult boss. He dropped some kind of hammer, but I think we can use it. Most likely this hammer will help us upgrade our village to the storm level. I think this is exactly what we need now.
If you really think so, then we should try to do something like that. I'm really interested in solving all of this and trying to implement it. I think it will be very interesting.
We really got a cool and legendary artifact. We need to use it for the benefit of our village and raise its level. Mikey and I really tried hard, and now the village should be very rich, and all the villagers too. They really deserve it.
The most important thing is that it all works and we can implement it all. I'm really interested in how it will look. We need to improve our village so that it becomes #1 among the rest.
Great guys, we finally did it! We were able to bring our village to the level of a storm village. Just look at this! We literally have lightning on everything and it's really cool. I'm really glad that we were able to complete this challenge.
Phew, it was really hard, but we accomplished our mission. I think it will be really interesting to see all this and help the villagers.
It is really very interesting, and I can mostly say that the best is really waiting for us in the future. Now we have placed the main block and we need to strike it with lightning. Then everything in the village will work and the level will automatically rise to the maximum.
It was really very cool and interesting. We were really able to show everything and make everything incredibly cool and interesting.
This path was very long, but it was really very interesting. We were able to improve the village so quickly, and we can be proud of ourselves. This is the most important thing.
The villagers and we will work here. Therefore, we need to plant a lot of things on our farm. In any case, we will constantly help them improve.
The most important thing is that our strength is enough for everything else. It was a really good test, and I wonder what kind of noob village will be next, and what will we turn it into?
That's a really good question, because we have a lot of ideas. But it all depends on our friends. What if they give us some new idea?
Friends, help us choose the next village to improve. It will really help us, and we will show all our power, because it is so much fun to do this.
But we definitely need to go and rest, because we really spent a lot of energy. We will go watch cartoons and eat cookies.
Mikey is right. Now we need to recover after such a hard battle and test. But as soon as we rest, we will immediately think of something new.
The villagers have all become very rich, and this is really pleasing, because we have now been able to improve their lives, and now this is not a noob village.
That is why, friends, now we will go and rest with Mikey and watch cartoons. We will say goodbye to you, see you very soon, and bye everyone.
Bye friends, and see you soon.